Hello and good morning. Thank you so much, Jim, and thank you to all of you for giving me a few moments to speak to you this morning. With the postponement of the annual dinner, I am now coming before you for the first time as your chairperson for the 2022 Slow Chamber Board of Directors. I am so honored and so humbled to be before you this morning and to represent you this year. As we enter into a new year, I can't help but looking back on how much life has changed over the last 2 years. Personally, professionally, nationally, globally, such as the untimely passing of basketball legend Kobe Bryant, the Dodgers and the Lakers winning world championships weeks apart, national elections, local elections, the first Black mayor of San Luis Obispo. Oh yeah, in the midst of all of this, there was a global pandemic, masks, vaccinations, variant after variant. But let's not forget, Tom Brady's improbable run to an impressive 7th Super Bowl championship at the age of 43, all with a brand new team. Okay, so Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, the Lakers and Dodgers had no impact on the greater San Luis Obispo region or Slow Chamber, but everything to do with the mindset of where a championship mentality can take you. And this morning, I want to talk to you about your championship chamber team and our championship chamber goals. My vision for 2022 is turning focus back on you, our valued members. For those who have been with us since day one of this organization, to those who signed up this month for the first time, we take so much pride and joy working for you. We will not be here today if it wasn't for, you guessed it, you. Our championship team consists of the hardest working chamber staff you will ever meet, an absolutely amazing volunteer board of directors, and the heart of the organization are many volunteer committees and council members. These remarkable volunteers deliver on our mission and uphold our values while going to battle every month on topics that affect your business and your family life. Our committees serve as an extension of our organization that puts you first in every decision. That's championship status right there. Starting off with the Legislative Action Committee led by Vice Chair Asim Shahid of Shalimar Restaurant. This year, they will be involved in the county-wide homelessness response strategy. They will also further assist in identifying ways local government can ease COVID-19 challenges that continue to face small businesses, in addition to tackling some energy and climate-related topics. In case you may have forgotten, it's an election year. Who's excited? This committee will also have a focus on state and local ballot measures that will advocate for your needs as members for the betterment of our community locally and regionally. The best thing we can do for ourselves and our businesses is to use the best and most important voice we have, voting. Be sure to get out and vote in the primaries in May and the general election in November. Business and Economic Council, led by Vice Chair Lee Wolpert of Biddle Ranch Winery, is poised to dive into talent attraction and retention, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and identifying ways we can help support a healthy startup ecosystem. What also came out of this think tank committee several years ago is today manifesting itself in the Family-Friendly Workforce Accelerator program at the Chamber. The best thing about this initiative is all of our communities will get to touch some aspect from policy to member needs to just being an informational source for you and your business. The Economic Development Committee, also led by Vice Chair Lee Wolpert, will cover a variety of housing policies throughout the region and update to the city's Economic Development Strategic Plan. Last but not least, Ambassador Committee and Membership Council, led by Vice Chair Maggie Torres of Collaboration, is set out to lead our incredible and always happy ambassadors who are just so eager to shout out to the world about our extraordinary members. Annually, they commit 1,000 to 2,000 hours of volunteer service, even during the pandemic. Besides supporting new members, attending ribbon cuttings, and helping at events, ambassadors will help to implement the new Membership Customer Relation Management Technology, better known as CRM, which you may have heard me discuss in the fall last year. But wait, there's more. Membership Council, an appointed group of member representatives, have heard your pleas for a more modern approach to membership. This committee will continue on speaking out for you and voicing what is important for you. This committee will focus on the completion of the new CRM, the new due structure rollout, and strategizing on diversifying our membership base. Thank you to all of our committee members for your time and effort in the upcoming year. We truly appreciate and value your service. As a board, in addition to moving forward positions from the work of our committees, we continue to focus on the needs of the business community to help assist in any way we can in pushing through this pandemic, including the ever-changing rules and regulations. It's well known that staffing challenges are affecting our community greatly. We are identifying new and innovative ways to move on this. For example, the soon-to-be renamed Trailing Partner Program. The board identified several years ago the need to not only attract high-end talent, but to also retain this talent and help them build community. This program started to get off the ground in early 2020, and for some unknown reason, it just halted. No idea what happened in 2020. But here in 2022, we are ready to get this program off the ground once again through a partnership with Cal Poly. In closing, to have a championship mindset, you have to have a championship support team. I cannot thank my village enough for their endless support of me and my family. My parents back in Dayton, Ohio, who by the way celebrated 56 years of marriage last year. My in-laws here locally, who by the way celebrated 50 years of marriage last year. My siblings, my sister Lavana is on here today, and my siblings-in-laws, family, friends, and friends who became family. But no bigger support that I have in my corner than our kids, Jolie and Michaela, who will turn 10 this year, and Alicia, who recently turned 4. Last but not least, the man who took me as his bride almost 14 years ago, my amazing husband, Terrence. Your support means the world to me and always give me the confidence of being the best leader I can personally and professionally. Finally, I do want to recognize a group of individuals who will refuse to take any credit for the success they have implemented. As a championship team, they are the engine that never runs out of steam. I'm talking about our championship chamber staff: Christine, Dan, Dusty, Jackie, Jim, Kayla, Lori, Michelle, and Molly. Their leadership is what will get us to the championship trophy, not just this year, but every year. Thank you all so much for taking your time for being with us this morning. I look forward to working with all of you in 2022 as we continue to work towards a bright and collective future for you and our community with the championship mentality. Thank you.